Today we're watching yet another thing from 20th Century Fox, which is weird, but I was always interested in this movie, and I never got to watch it, and I was gonna try and do a movie fellas with Sam, but just due to winter vacation, he's not available. So we're doing just another Griffin watches. So he's called Ad Astra, starring Brad Pitt, and it looked very interesting. So, I'm gonna watch it. Gonna give it a little review. Gonna give you some highlights of my various reactions to things that, happen during the fucking movie.
I see myself from the outside. Smile, present a side. It's a performance. With my eye on the exit.
There's
Always
an
on the
idea
exit.
of a Patrick Bateman. What in the goddamn could this possibly serve a purpose as?
Good morning to our astronauts up there on the International Space Antenna.
Okay.
Sure is a beautiful day. Just perfect to try and contact our distant neighbors out there in the heavens.
Just put an
At least
antenna
it's
on the
comfortable
moon.
out here.
Oh.
And we are grateful for it.
Tommy Lee
Big
Jones.
things up here, real big.
There's no way that he's not going to be a main character in this, or at the very least, he's going to have a significant role near the end of the movie. It's Tommy Lee fucking Jones.
Life out there, and we know
I'm telling you this, Roy, because we have to hold out the possibility that your father may be hiding from us.
Yeah, but what's he eating,
I'm ready.
He's at Neptune. The guy's at Neptune. What do you eat? Orbiting Neptune. For like 29 years. Whatever.
Way again. No surprise there.
Holy shit, I almost just fucking threw up.
It's been a while.
Are you planning on traveling outside the secure zone on your visit?
No.
Again? How's that? Not too snug?
Feels all right.
Breathe.
Wonder if we're gonna see this in our lifetime. It doesn't. They haven't said the year. I'm curious what when they think this is gonna take place. So, like, what business can businessmen have on the moon? You know what I mean? Maybe it's like a vacation spot. I could buy that. City on the moon. That's pretty fucking sick. Like a realistic take of a city on a moon. On the moon. They got an Applebee's. There's a fucking Applebee's on the moon.
Pirates, possibly looking for valuables. We'll send ballistic support ASAP.
What the hell am I doing here?
Oh my god. So many goddamn space pirates. What are these sound effects? This thing's orbiting shit. It's orbiting nothing. This thing's in the middle of deep space. Doing nothing. Why do you need to go to space to do biomedical research? Do that shit on the moon if you really need to get away from Earth and law. If you're doing something illegal.
Astra lists 26 souls on board. Craft
Don't-
registered for biomedical and animal research.
Yeah, biomedical and animal research. Why are you in space for this?
Is not responding.
I feel like they probably ran out of oxygen, right?
I am now initiating Mayday entry code.
Yeah. They're gonna go in there, there's gonna be a bunch of corpses floating around. Be like, what happened? Well, ran out of oxygen. Or like, the captain shot everybody because he brought a gun. I don't know, something. Is that a fucking bonobo? Why are there a bunch of bonobos in space? He's gonna launch the apes into space. Oh! He did not launch them into space.
Major, we have our orders. God damn it! We're staging! 4. Let's get out of there! Beaver! 2. Get back in your seat! 1.
Don't shoot the gun. Don't do it. Yeah, this is why you don't shoot a gun in space.
Get oxygen.
Yeah, actually, he didn't kill them.
Recorder will tell the story.
One astronaut forgot the rules
Sure, we'll have to.
of the main engines taken off. And the second and third one is because some guy shot a gun inside
To the
of a
complete
spaceship.
of the mission. Get the 2 of us back home, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is home. This is a one-way voyage, my son. You talking about Earth? There was never anything for me there. I never cared about you or your mother or any of your small ideas. For 30 years, I've been breathing this air, eating this food, enduring these hardships. And I never once thought about home.
I know, Dad.
Jesus fucking God. Huh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy shit, that is beyond the realm of terrifying. Coming in a little hot, Roy. Roy. Jesus Christ, Roy. Seemed unnecessary. How did you expect to do that with 2 people?
I will live and love. Submit.
Huh. Well, that is what we call in the business a really good movie. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Visually, it was stunning. It was a beautiful movie. The music was a touch uninspired, but it was still good. You know, it's just regular space music. And the plot of the movie is very straightforward, and I like it. Brad's got his shit to do. They lay out the plot pretty much instantly from the get. And there's not really a twist. I mean, there's kind of a twist insofar as when he gets to Mars, they shut him out. But then he, he inserts himself back into the situation. I like how it's mostly about one character's growth from Patrick Bateman into a regular man, as well as the fact that he's saving the world is secondary to what he's going through. I find that a lot more interesting. Space is one of my favorite concepts, but I always feel like it's impersonal. Sci-fi films typically. You get your like Star Warses and your Star Treks and your Dunes, and I as much as they are centered around a main character, they're usually about some sort of larger, wider conflict and how that character is tackling it. This was a purely personal story, and the backdrop of sci-fi, I think, just makes it visually one of the most interesting, I would say, coming of age, if he wasn't like 40, stories where, I mean, and some of the existential questions posed at the end of the movie. How would one react to finding out that we are the only life in the universe? Without a shadow of a doubt, what if you just confirmed that we're it? Where do you go from there? What do you do? Who do you become? And one of the last bits of narration. I think it's probably the last bit of narration.
He captured strange and distant worlds in greater detail than ever before. They were beautiful, magnificent, full of awe and wonder. But beneath their sublime surfaces, there was nothing. No love or hate, no light or dark. He could only see what was not there, and missed what was right in front of him.
It's a really interesting question, and I love that. Any movie that gets me asking personal questions that don't even have to do with the movie, doesn't matter. It's not plot relevant. I consider it good. I would rate this movie 8 out of 10. It's definitely also it's a bias. I fucking love space. It's definitely a bias. But still, good movie.